guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about kitchen organization. I have a ton of stuff, as you can see. I'm going to be re-zhuzhing all of the cabinets and drawers, and I have a confession to make. I did purchase all of these things after midnight and was half asleep when I did it. So I did not realize I bought like half of these things. I just opened up all the packages and was like, my husband's gonna be so mad when he wakes up from his nap. Once he sees this before and after, he's gonna be like, I'm so glad you purchased all those things, babe. We'll see. Goodbye. You have nothing to see here. Alright y'all, the first item up for bid is going to be my coffee station. I already did a small organization project in here before, but I got these really cool new wooden inserts and they match the inside of my drawers perfectly. So let's take everything out of the drawer and then clean it to get it ready for some organization upgrades. Also, if you have an espresso machine or a Keurig, this insert is amazing because the pods fit in here perfectly. Shout out to Caitlin Nair, she's another YouTuber who I got this idea from. Now I'm cleaning underneath the coffee station. I really wish I got a before shot because it is such a mess in here. In this video, you are going to see me change my mind a lot on where I place items. And for me, that's just how organization projects go. It takes a lot of trial and error, but at the end, I promise it will be so worth it. Now I am taking all the items that were underneath the coffee station and just consolidating them. There were so many boxes down there, and also some of these things were expired. So this is a great time for me to throw out all the expired items. And before, I couldn't even get into this bottom area without just making a total mess. So I'm really glad I'm taking on this project because it's gonna make my mornings so much smoother. Now we have a beautifully organized coffee station. This drawer makes me so happy in the mornings, I cannot even tell you. And it's great for when guests come over because they can easily make their own hot beverage. And now on to our utensil drawer. This drawer already has organizers in it, but I just wanted to give it a little upgrade with these bamboo organizers because they match the inside of the drawer, and I just think it'll look neater with a new system in here. But first, we're going to do the same thing that we did at the coffee station. Take everything out of the drawer, then clean the inside, and then we're going to place our new organizer in the drawer. This specific organizer came with these really cool knife block slats. It would have been a great thing, except our knives were pretty large and they didn't fit in the slats. So I ended up having to pull our old knife organizer back into the drawer, which I don't mind, but these knife slats just weren't working for me. So I ended up opening another organizer, and this one just fit our needs a lot better. So again, I'm glad I bought different types of organizers because you just never know which one is going to be a better fit. And now we have a beautiful organized utensil station. Next is our cooking utensil drawer. And I know I don't want some of these things in here, so I'm gonna have to rehome them. But first, I have to pull everything out again to see what I actually have room in here for. Another reason it's a good idea to get organizers like this is because they protect your drawers from these scratches and scuffs. Now that our organizer is in place, I can figure out which items I definitely want to have in this drawer. Since it's right next to the oven and the stove, I want to make sure I have all my cooking items really nearby. Some of this stuff I didn't need here, so I removed them. And this is how our cooking utensil drawer turned out. This drawer was a fun before and after because of all this mismatched packaging. It's gonna look so much better once it has these wooden inserts in here, so let's test out the first one. This organizer is for foil, plastic wrap, parchment paper, whatever you want to put in here. So I am putting foil in first just to test it out, and I love that it comes with this neat cutter and it just creates a perfect cut when I tested it for the first time. So I'm really excited that this looks just so much cleaner than all those random boxes. This specific organizer is for plastic baggies and it fits different sizes, so I'm going to test this one out first. And of course, I will have links to all of these organizers in the description box below. I was curious to see how the other plastic baggie organizers would look, so here I am testing them out, and after a little bit of trial and error, I ended up going back to the original organizers I used for this. These organizers also came with sticker labels, which I'll admit I am pretty obsessed with. And now we have a much more aesthetically pleasing setup in here. We also were able to save a lot of space, so I think the functionality and the look just make this drawer 100% better. This drawer is such a mess, I cannot wait to tackle it. It's where I put my nicer utensils, and if we're having a formal dinner party, everything for that is in here. So I have my cloth napkins, my gold silverware. Is it called gold silverware if it's gold? I never really thought about that. So that and the napkins and our napkin holders. Trying to find a way to organize this so it looks pretty. It took a while, but we finally got there, and I am so pleased with how this area came out. This might just be my favorite before and after of the day. Under our sink is pretty cluttered because we just got this brand new water filter system and it takes up a lot of space. So we need to figure out a way to consolidate these items, but first, let's take everything out. Now I finally get to start using all my fun acrylic bins. This organization system that I'm pulling out is from Walmart. The Home Edit has these organizers, which I heard about from another YouTuber, Alexandra Buter. They're pretty decently priced, and this one goes perfect underneath the sink. I also bought these cute little acrylic drawers from Amazon, which I will have linked below. And then next to them, I am just putting some trash bags and a few bar kitchen towels. Now it's time to figure out a setup for my cleaning supplies. I'm trying out the Lazy Susan that came in the Home Edit package, but I'm not sure how I feel about it, so I'm trying out this 3-tier riser that also came in another package. I think I like this better because you can just see everything at a glance. So I'm gonna stick with this setup, and now I'm just rearranging things to see how I want this all to end up. I'm pretty sure we all have a drawer like this somewhere in our house. This is our junk drawer, and a lot of random things have accumulated in here, so I need to pull everything out, organize it, and figure out which items I want to live in this drawer. And then of course I'm gonna clean it out, and I have the perfect organization system for this specific drawer. It is from the Home Edit kit, and when I bought it, I knew I wanted it to go in this drawer, so let's see how it turns out. And here is our new and improved junk drawer. I cannot tell you how happy I am that these items have their own specific bin, especially that measuring tape, which I am constantly misplacing. So I'm really happy with how this drawer came out. And now we have arrived at the messiest cabinet in my kitchen. I was dreading this cabinet because I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. So first things first, let's pull everything out and hope that inspiration strikes and we can figure out a plan for this cabinet. Now that I can see everything, I'm realizing that I am keeping vases in this cabinet. I have a lot of party platters, paper plates, plastic forks. So I want to keep a lot of these kinds of items for hosting in this cabinet. I just need to find out a better system for it, and I think I know which bins I want to use. So let's test them out and see how this looks. My husband and I love hosting, and we host people a lot, so we're constantly using these platters, paper plates, plastic forks, all of these things. So it's nice to have them organized because you know when you are hosting, everything gets a little chaotic, so it's nice to have these things very accessible. And I love this little pull-out system for the forks and spoons and everything, just really easy to grab. I am so happy to see this section really organized, and it's going to make hosting that much better. And we are done with the last cabinet, so let's take a quick look at all the organization projects we did today. Thank you so much for watching today's kitchen organization video. I hope you were able to pick up some fun ideas for your kitchen organization. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I post videos every Thursday on everything from organization to motherhood, DIY, design projects, you name it. So I would love to see you back here next Thursday. And if there's any videos you want to see more of, make sure to leave a comment below. and I will see you guys next week. Bye!